It began as nothing more than a faint point of light. During a routine sky survey, astronomers noticed a tiny object moving slowly against the background of distant stars. At first, there was little reason for excitement. Every year, observatories discover thousands of asteroids and comets, many of which never receive much attention. This one seemed no different. But within days, additional observations revealed something unexpected. The object wasn't following the familiar paths normally seen for bodies born inside our solar system. Its speed was extraordinary, and its orbit suggested it had arrived from interstellar space, far beyond the influence of our Sun. Scientists quickly organized an international observing campaign. Some of the world's most powerful telescopes turned toward the mysterious visitor, gathering images, measuring its brightness, and analyzing the faint light reflected from its surface. Every new observation added another piece to an increasingly fascinating puzzle. Unlike ordinary comets, the object behaved in unusual ways. Its brightness changed unexpectedly, while small bursts of gas appeared at irregular intervals. These releases didn't follow the simple heating patterns researchers typically expect when sunlight warms frozen ice. Instead, the activity appeared surprisingly unpredictable. Naturally, scientists searched for ordinary explanations first. Perhaps hidden pockets of frozen gas were breaking through the surface. Maybe the object possessed an unusually complex internal structure. Or perhaps it had simply experienced millions of years of cosmic weathering while traveling between the stars. Each possibility remained scientifically reasonable. Meanwhile, powerful infrared instruments searched for clues about its chemical composition. Spectroscopy, the technique astronomers use to identify elements through light, revealed a mixture of familiar compounds along with several signatures that proved difficult to interpret immediately. That wasn't evidence of anything artificial. It simply demonstrated how little humanity knows about objects formed around distant stars. Every planetary system creates its own unique environments. Different temperatures, different chemical histories, and different conditions can produce surprising combinations of materials. The discovery reminded scientists that interstellar visitors may not resemble anything found within our own cosmic neighborhood. As observations continued, computer models attempted to reconstruct the object's journey through the Milky Way. Although its exact origin remained impossible to determine, calculations suggested it had spent millions, perhaps even billions, of years wandering through interstellar space before passing near our Sun. That realization alone inspired awe. Long before Earth developed civilizations. Long before humans looked toward the stars. This silent traveler had already begun its incredible voyage across the galaxy. Yet the mystery continued growing. The object's rotation appeared unusually complex. Instead of spinning smoothly like a simple asteroid, it seemed to tumble unpredictably through space, changing the amount of sunlight reflected toward Earth. Some researchers suggested this motion resulted from countless gravitational encounters experienced during its immense journey between stars. Others believed hidden jets of gas could slowly alter its rotation over time. Again, no extraordinary explanation was required. Nature often produces behavior that appears mysterious until enough data becomes available. Still, the public imagination quickly raced ahead of the science. Online discussions exploded with speculation. Could this be an alien probe? Was it carrying evidence of another civilization? Had humanity finally detected something built rather than born? Professional astronomers urged caution. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. At that moment, none existed. Every observation could still be explained by natural processes, even if those processes were not yet fully understood. Yet one undeniable fact remained. This object had traveled farther than almost anything humanity had ever observed directly. It carried information from another stellar system, a place our spacecraft may never reach for thousands of years. For scientists, that alone made it priceless. Each new measurement offered a rare opportunity to study material formed around another star without ever leaving our own solar system. Whether it proved completely ordinary or astonishingly unusual, its scientific value was enormous. As weeks passed, observatories around the world continued watching the mysterious traveler. The more data they collected, the more questions appeared. Not because the object behaved impossibly, but because the universe continues reminding us that it is far more diverse than our current knowledge can fully explain. And in this fictional story, the most surprising discovery had not yet arrived. Days turned into weeks as observatories around the world continued tracking the mysterious interstellar object. Every new observation improved scientists' understanding, yet each answer seemed to introduce another question. The visitor remained unlike anything astronomers had studied before. Its path through the solar system was carefully measured using some of the world's most advanced telescopes. Researchers calculated its speed, estimated its size, and monitored subtle changes in its brightness as it traveled closer to the Sun. One result immediately attracted attention. The object's rotation appeared unusually unstable. Instead of spinning smoothly, it slowly tumbled through space, exposing different regions of its surface to sunlight. This changing orientation made it difficult to determine its true shape and composition. Scientists proposed several explanations. Perhaps ancient collisions during its long journey had altered its rotation. Maybe frozen gases trapped beneath its surface escaped unevenly, gently changing its motion over time. Both ideas fit within known physics. Meanwhile, powerful spectroscopic instruments searched for chemical clues. The reflected light suggested a surface containing minerals, carbon-rich compounds, and traces of volatile materials commonly found in icy bodies. Some measurements appeared unusual, but researchers reminded the public that an interstellar object formed around another star would naturally differ from asteroids and comets born in our own solar system. Unknown does not mean artificial. Still, speculation spread rapidly across the internet. Videos claimed the object was changing course. Others suggested it was accelerating under its own power. Some even proposed it was deliberately avoiding Earth. Professional astronomers quickly corrected these claims. Careful orbital calculations continued to show that the object's motion could be explained by gravity and natural outgassing. No credible evidence indicated intelligent control. Yet the mystery remained captivating. Imagine, for a moment, a fictional scenario. Suppose hidden within the object's faint radio emissions, scientists discovered a repeating mathematical pattern unlike any previously observed. At first, engineers suspected background interference or instrumental noise. But the sequence continued appearing. Independent observatories detected the same rhythm. Supercomputers compared it against pulsars, quasars, spacecraft transmissions, and naturally occurring cosmic radio bursts. Nothing matched. No message could be decoded. No language emerged. Only an elegant mathematical structure repeating with remarkable precision. In this fictional story, researchers debated every possibility. Some argued that unknown plasma interactions surrounding the object produced the unusual signal naturally. Others suggested rare magnetic effects that had never been observed before. A few wondered whether the object itself was interacting with the solar wind in unexpected ways. No explanation satisfied everyone. As the visitor continued its journey toward the outer solar system, opportunities for observation slowly disappeared. Every passing day carried it farther from Earth's telescopes, reducing the amount of information scientists could collect. The mystery began fading into the darkness from which it had emerged. In reality, interstellar visitors provide astronomers with an extraordinary opportunity to study material formed around distant stars. Every discovery improves our understanding of how planetary systems evolve throughout the Milky Way. Most unusual observations eventually receive natural scientific explanations as better data becomes available. But fiction invites us to ask a different question. What if one day humanity encounters an object that truly cannot be explained by current science? Would we recognize it immediately? Or would we spend years trying to fit an entirely new phenomenon into old theories? Perhaps the greatest lesson isn't that the universe hides impossible secrets. Perhaps it's that every generation discovers nature is more surprising than the one before. As this fictional story comes to an end, the mysterious traveler continues its silent voyage between the stars, carrying its unanswered secrets into the vast darkness of the galaxy. Whether it was simply an extraordinary natural object, or something far beyond human understanding, is left to the imagination. Sometimes, the greatest mystery is not finding the answer. It's realizing how much remains unknown.